Hey YouTubers, it's Ernie Veritimus, the buyer of gold. And I've talked a little bit about gold mining, and I'd like to go into something that and make you aware of an aspect of mining that a lot of people don't really think about. And that is the environmental hazard of mining. Now, you may know that the process of mining, um, well, the way it works really is that generally the miners will grab a whole bunch of raw ore and dirt and material and rocks and then grind it up and then use a solvent to try to extract the gold. And that solvent generally is cyanide. And obviously, cyanide is toxic, and this really causes an environmental hazard. And one of the um, byproducts of that is mercury. A lot of mercury tends to get to come out of that process. And miners that over in Africa, that not the big miners, but individual family miners, the people that actually are doing a lot of this process by hand, are suffering from that environmental hazard. Not only the cyanide, but also the mercury poisoning. Um, the other thing is that using cyanide as a solvent, a liquidant, a way to extract the gold from the ore, is not a very efficient process. It takes quite a while for it to dissolve out. So what I have here is a company that I've been aware of for many, many years that really has had a hard time breaking into this industry. And they offer a process, a product that is completely environmentally friendly. It would take the place of cyanide to dissolve out gold out of the ore. And the product itself is completely harmless. As a matter of fact, the former inventor of this product, I say former because Norman Haber, the inventor of the product, died about a year and a half ago or so, and he was actually quite a great man. Um, he he had a demonstration where he would actually drink the liquid after using it to dissolve stuff. So one of the reasons why Haber has had such a hard time breaking into the mining industry is that it's so entrenched. I mean, these companies and the producers of cyanide have been working in this industry for ages, and I mean, it's just locked up like this, and there hasn't been a voice of the people to find a better way. Well, the product that Haber has not only is better, not only is it more efficient than cyanide, sometimes as much as 2 to 3 times as efficient, but it has zero environmental impact. I mean, like I said, it is so safe you can actually drink the liquidant, the material that's used to dissolve the gold out of the ore. I mean, what else can you ask? And Haber has gone through the process of creating prototypes to show that this can be done at a larger scale. And the problem is to get a mining operation to embrace their product and to retool to use their product. I mean, really, that's one of the other barriers, is that in order to do this, you essentially have to retool their operations where they actually process the ore and use this new product. But the advantages would be so dramatic. You know, the environmental consideration, the scores of families that are in, African nations that are doing all this stuff by hand that, they wouldn't be suffering as much from all this mercury poisoning. Companies here could be more environmentally friendly. They would extract the gold at a more reasonable cost. And yes, there would be some startup costs, but they don't want to take that first initial step. So I'm imploring the YouTube community, those people that are into gold, that want to see us get back onto the gold standard, to find a better way to get our gold, to take a look at Haber. I mean, it's a penny stock. They've been around for years. They've been around for 20 years. And they have other products too, like their EMP process, which has remarkable medical uses. all of this part of the brainchild of Norman Haber, a great man. And so I encourage you to go take a look at their website, habercorp.com. Full disclosure, I used to own a lot of stock there, but I just got tired of waiting for them to get around. They're not a very good. They're an engineering-oriented company. They're not very good at marketing themselves. They've had a lot of problems there, but really, take a look at some of the videos. Take a look at the media. And their plans and their process. It is really amazing. All right, that's really all I have to say. Oh well, why don't I do this? Why don't we go to one of these? The Haber gold process versus cyanide. And we'll take a look.
The Petri dish on the left contains cyanide. It is a conventionally used, highly toxic substance that breaks down gold and separates it from other metals, making its recovery possible. The Petri dish on the right contains the Haber solution. A 23-karat gold strip is inserted into each Petri dish. While the strip immersed in the cyanide on the left does not dissolve quickly, it takes about half an hour, the strip immersed in the Haber solution on the right begins to dissolve almost immediately.
So you can see that the Haber solution is far more efficient than cyanide. There are lots of other great videos here, excellent flash-oriented slide presentations. Take a look. I'd like this company to succeed. I think they offer a great solution to a really tremendous problem in the gold mining industry. This has been The Gold Buyer. Thank you very much.